and we are continuing late on into the night. So whether you just joined us or if you've been with us all day, it's good to have you here, powered by Nissan Leaf. Now, this is a dance move which is completely unrehearsed. How many times have we practiced that?
7.
I lied. We have actually practiced that 7 times. I'm not sure.
I was here yesterday working on it all day with you, and you're just lying about it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I did get a little bit drunk last night, and I forgot the routine. But
Totally unrehearsed.
mate, absolutely smashing. That last song was very powerful.
Thank you, man. Thanks very much.
Talk to me a little bit about being here at Peats Ridge and some of the music that you're putting out.
Oh, I mean, I've never been here before. Sort of doing these solo EPs and making this record has allowed me to kind of go to places that I've never been to before, because I come from very heavy bands, you know, so to see some things that I wouldn't normally see, it's pretty awesome, man. It's good. It's really good. I'm a lucky guy. So
You coming back?
I think so, yeah. Why not? That was awesome. I mean, that was super great.
Now, talk to me about some of the influences from overseas and some of the people that you like to work with, because this is streaming live out around to the world. So we're working in a bit of more of a global music market now. It's so easy to connect.
Yeah.
So who are some of the guys you're working with?
As far as, I mean, working with like musically or just being inspired by, probably more inspired by, because we're from El Paso. It's a very small town. But as far as like inspiration goes, it's global from that, you know what I mean? Starting with like, as a kid, listening to like The Clash and everything from The Clash to Billy Joel, you know what I mean? To like Pink Floyd, and, you know, now listening today for the first time to the Roots Undone record. If you've listened to that.
I haven't. I've
Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable. Like,
and you've been quite blessed as well. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of music that you come across now because you've worked really hard on your craft. So you're quite blessed that you come across this new music first.
I mean, but everybody's allowed to get it first. That's an amazing thing about now, is that when somebody drops a record, everybody gets it in the world that minute. It's not like 10 years ago. It's now, and it just happens instantly. You read a review on whatever website, and then you buy the record, and then you're listening to it in your car or whatever, and then it changes the way that you play that night because you have a different momentum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of traveling in and around Australia, have you found the crowds? Have you found that they've picked up your music?
This is my 10th or 11th tour of Australia over probably the last 11 years. I love this as much as I love my part of Texas. It's very similar, you know, West Texas and Australia are very similar. I love it here, and I love the crowds, and I love that people respect and appreciate that you travel far to get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes a difference. People try, I mean, just people are cooler, man. I don't know how to explain it. Like, nobody's jaded. Everybody's, like, ready to go and ready to have fun. And I am, so.
Yeah, I think it's easy to find a little bit of fun in Australia. What do you think?
I think it's easy to find a lot of fun in Australia.
Yeah. Now,
For sure.
now talk to us. We should go over to Texas and visit and see the way you guys get down and your music scene over there. Tell us what's it like. We know about some big events, some big festivals, but what's it like?
West Texas is very isolated from sort of the rest of the U.S. It's pretty far away. Maybe 100 years ago, we were sort of a big city in that part of the world.
Yeah.
As the years have gone on, we've gotten poorer and less, sort of more isolated, less influential. But I think what comes from that is sort of like a uniqueness and like a different take on music and life and living. And
That's what we love. I think that resonates a lot, not only with the Australian people, but I think musicians in general, because you want to go and search for something which is undiscovered and sometimes a little bit hard to find. So
It is like West Texas is the high desert, so it's different. Like, it's cold at night, it's really hot during the day. We get snow, we get like torrential rains. It's a unique place, you know. It really is. A big mountain range right in the middle of our city, the end of the Rockies, the border with Mexico. It's sort of this like intense energy, you know what I mean?
And a lot of good music comes out of Texas. A lot of people go over there to get inspired. But when we think about America, what are some of the top 10 places that you think that we should go and visit over in America? It's very cheap. It's very cheap right now. Give me your top 10.
I mean, you got to go to the big cities. You got to go to Seattle and San Francisco and LA. You should probably go to Vegas to try and double your money.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's 4. 5, come to El Paso. 6, go to Austin. 7, you got to go to like Nashville, Memphis. Maybe make that a couple of days together. What are we at? 7, 8. You got to go to New York. You got to go to.
It's good to see New York's actually down number 8 in your list there. So you've got.
Well, because I'm going from your side of the world over. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah, fantastic.
She's bailing.
Oh no, she's crew. She set us up. We could be here all night. Now the guys you've got down here in your band, you guys did an amazing job. Do you tour with the same band all the time, or?
Well, Gabe is always with me, and then the 2 Australian guys we just started yesterday. So it's cool, man. Yeah. It's really cool. Like, it was fun to like pick up some guys and just play music together, and it's sort of it's a fun way to do it. I've been in very rehearsed bands for a long time, and this is like the loosest, like chillest thing I've ever done. So.
And how does it feel now that you've got your own liberation and freedom, and you're the ruler of your own new empire now?
If it's daunting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I look forward to going back to like sort of working with the rock bands, like going back to Sparta and making big heavy rock records, big massive things, and coming back to Australia in a big massive rock way. But I love playing this stuff too, so it's cool. I'm blessed, man. I get to do a lot of different things, and that I'm very grateful for. It's not lost on me.
No.
I realize that I should be digging ditches in Texas right now, but I get to play music in Australia. It's pretty cool.
And between all of your commitments in music, what do you do just to chill out?
This
This is it.
I do interviews after the show. That's what I do. This is my chill out time right here.
Yeah, beautiful. So you're quite good at it. You've got some
years.
visions of your own TV shows. Is there anything in the making there?
No way, man.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
If I could have a TV show where I just hang out and talk to you, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet. Well, we can organise that. Then you can come down to Australia a little bit more.
Sounds good, man.
All right, cool. Now, everyone out there watching around the globe, Jim is an absolute legend. You've just seen the band perform live. If you want to get more information about his music, just Google it. It's very easy.
Very easy.
Now, in terms of communication, do you like getting some feedback from fans? Is there some things that you like to say to your fans out there?
Oh, I'm super appreciative. I like to hang out after the show and chill out with people and talk about their bands and talk about their records. And I'm pretty anxious to go and like just make my way around this thing, because I've never been to a festival like this in my life, and I've been doing it a long time.
Have you seen all the quirky little
Yeah,
stages
man.
out here?
Yeah.
We've got a little dubstep set up. We've got Vic's Disco, which is Eastern European house music and techno, because I know you're into that.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And over at the Lyrebird as well. So we're actually going to cross over to the Lyrebird.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Jim.
Killer,
We're heading over to the Lyrebird
Thank you.
one more time
Ciao.
with Jim. So we're going to walk off your screen to the right in 3, 2, 1. Thanks.